let's get back on this Plymouth. Actually feeling pretty good about the whole thing. Today I'd like to, you see I've had tape on these, had tape on this side glass forever. The reason this is taped is that the glue or whatever is supposed to hold that on there has come away. And all this tends to want to flop around. So I'm going to take the tape off and I'm going to repair that. I've got some urethane. I'm going to glue that down. Same on the back one here. Just, you know, the original stuff's long gone. So that's what we're going to do first. Then we can fit the windows for the final time. I can see that they are not fitted really. I mean, they're thrown in. This side should fall together pretty quickly. So I'm going to do the window thing first. So let's start by gluing the glass, and then we'll fit the windows, and then I can put the other door panel on. It'd be nice to achieve that. Get all this tape off from the weather stripping job. Maybe we'll just have to do some more glue here and there, I see already. Doesn't really surprise me. Yeah, this stuff can be a pain, so that's okay. We'll play with that and get the windows done. I don't know if it was loose at the front or the back or both. Looking at that, it's in such good shape that it seems a little overboard to glue that on with anything so unforgiving as urethane. There's no gap to fill or anything. I wonder what I've got that would hold that on without having to be so aggressive. It's so clean. I wonder if just putting some fresh glue on it and hammering it down would keep it there. If I'm wrong, I haven't lost anything. The actual tape that held it on originally was all still there. It had just lost its glue, so I re-glued it and it slid back into place nicely. And until that fails, I think it's going to be fine. I've got this one taped up here for a reason, so I suspect this might need a little more persuasion, something tells me. Okay, let's have a look. Well, that's not too bad, but same thing, I guess. I think it's a good rule of thumb. Try to get your cars finished while you can still get the tape off. Still gives you a couple years, but tick tick, you know, that tape is there to get you to hurry up, because man. So think of this when you're taking all your moldings off of your car, and then you wrap them all in tape, you know, all the driver's side, you wrap it in like 17 rolls of tape, then you put it in your attic for 11 years or so. In the car you finally get it painted, and then that shit is permanent. Another ask me how I know moment. That's all we can do. That is not meant to look good, just meant to make it easy to clean up later. And I'm very happy with that. I can't even move it. So, some fresh tape and an hour or so to dry up. And then we'll start adjusting the windows here. And then I got a new piece of rubber for that. Oh yeah, we still got lots of things. We got lots of things to do. Oh yeah. Starting with get this off my hands. I'm going to start by just rolling everybody up and just seeing where it lays. Stops there. I'm not going to make any effort. Just see where everything is. Boom. Okay. So, what can we see there? If we're just throwing it in, this one could be a little further ahead. This one's down at the front. If we bring this up at the front, it's going to tip back, and that'll actually help here. It might even help a bit there. So this could also come up another 1/8 of an inch before it stops. That's what we'll start with. You go up 1/8 at the front and up 1/8 where it stops in the back window, and it shouldn't change anything else. So you roll down a little bit. This one happens to be right down at the bottom of its travel. So when we say up 1/8, that would put it, funny enough, that would put it where it was when the car was new. I think there's some rubber missing here, if I'm not mistaken. So trying to make that fit any tighter is just going to make this gap too big. I'm going to look for whatever rubber goes there, try to replicate it somehow. But everything else looks good. Let's see. Still got to go higher. See, even with this back way off, the window is hardly moving. So it might be the angle of the window itself. It's going to probably be these ones, I believe. There we go. Just a tiny bit, as a matter of fact. Well, you put it where it was when it was a new car, which was right there. Just for laughs. Not kicking off. Okay, see what happens now. Too much? Yes. Take this little cap out of here, you can see in there, and we can change, or we can adjust the nut that holds the bottom of the track here. And we're going to take that track and we're going to kick it out, and that's going to kick the top of the window in. See anything in there? The autofocus will never do it. Anyway, some bracketry underneath the part that you can see. Well, it's the GCF drive time.
What's the option?
I'm just tweaking the window fit on my Fury.
Fury time.
Yeah, well, I've got weather stripping in it now, and I can't put the door panels on until I'm happy with the window fit, right? Okay, one last pass around the inside here, and just making sure that all the stuff is tight, because I do not want to take this apart again. And it is very possible to get everything exactly where you want it and then forget to tighten the adjuster, and then it rattles or it goes out of adjustment. So that's good. One last test close here. Sounds good, looks good, feels good, fits really, really nice. I am going to put the vapor barrier on now. Do that, and then I've got a door panel ready. So let's get busy. Okay, really happy about that. Re-glued that. All this stuff seems to work a little better when it's not minus 30. So, good. Everything on the bottom seems to be good. Front is sticking really well. Well, no, not right there. I'll have to do that when I'm finished here. Still a few things to sort out. Not gonna be a zero repairs situation. I'm gonna do that now. Well, I don't have any nice fabric on there. If there's a way for this shit to get on anything, it will. Okay, I'll go get the door panel here. Happy to be putting this on. Look how long it's been. It's filthy. It's been laying on top of the SM since I finished it. Well, no damage, so I am going to attempt to get this in there. Yeah, anybody who remembers what this stuff looked like, you can see why I'm so happy to be at this point, because this stuff did not really look very good when it got here. We should all be prepared that I'm going to turn the camera off at this point, very likely until this is finished, because, you know, everybody likes a little swearing, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even like editing this stuff when I have to put door panels on. So let's see. If this doesn't flop right on there and the camera shuts off, you'll know why. Because this stuff is a nightmare. I'm pretty sure I test fitted these many times, but it seems to not matter. It seems to not matter at all when it comes time to put it on for the final time. Okay, well, looks like we got to start somewhere. Come on, don't ruin my life, please. Just one thing. Could not be an absolute shit show. Doing it in the dark is awesome too. Wow. Wow. I honestly can hardly believe it. Where's my glasses? Okay. I don't even know what to say. I'm very rarely happily surprised with how stuff goes around here. And that, other than needing cleaning, looks great. So I think we'll go right ahead. Oh, yeah, we'll go right ahead and put this guy on. And no armrests yet. Still working on repairing them. Actually, this one might be fair. Maybe we'll put the passenger one on. I've got the rest of this stuff, so this spring always makes it a little harder here, but keeps it tight against the window crank. So cranks and trim, and then we'll have a look. Okay, well, this is fun because you got the same screw go back in the same hole that it came out of that long time ago. Unbelievable. Crazy. Okay, these little guys are a fairly simple press-on affair. To remove them, you push here and it collapses that spring at that end, and this little tab pulls out of the slot. If you don't know that, these are almost impossible to get off. Ask me how I know. And there, oops. Okay. Nice. That seems okay. Right on. I still have this original door pull for this side. It is kind of broken up and not terrific. Some damage, and it's also very dirty. Yeah, so that will go that. So I think if I clean it up, that's pretty gross. Still got field debris in it. We're gonna definitely play a little of the old before and after game when this car is finished. Let's clean this up, then we're gonna clean all that up, then we're gonna close the door. That's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna close the door once now just to show you how exciting it's gonna be. Make sure we don't close it on something after all this. Oh, that makes me happy. I'm happy to get this on just because it's been sitting around there with cylinder heads right next to it and people putting beer cans down on it, and so it's nice to nice to get it back in service. I can just scarcely believe that any of this survived and we saved it. So to see it going back on, kind of, you know, that's something. This was all pretty bad stuff. On one hand, you're like, geez, let's get this done. And on the other hand, you're like, this is the easy part, right? I mean, I'm getting a little, you know, I want the car done, but on the other hand, I mean, the road I'm looking at from here to finish is not the same road that we started with. And, you know, every time I put a piece like this on, I think, you know, I didn't just wipe that off and put it on. Like there's a lot of hours into every single piece of this. And so seeing it all kind of go back together and look more or less like I hoped, which is kind of a reasonably well kept car instead of a derelict. Like, you know, all of this stuff is as found. Like there's, you know, we're making the best of what we had, really. And, you know, I think the purists will have to forgive me some of the touches here, but I do not regret it. That was beyond saving. And that looks nice, and it'll tie the room together. And the rest of this, very delicate and old, like, but, you know, the idea was that it would look like a nice original car, not a fully restored new car. So A lot of nice original cars have a few wrinkles here and there, so that's okay. And most of the restored ones don't even have any of this. It's all been like, you know, in order to reproduce it, it has been done either by just stitching it into the panel or you know, it very seldom has this chiseled, molded look that it actually is. So anything we can do to make this old crate look like a nice original car is what we're going to do. It's not meant to look like a new car. Just meant to be able to sit behind that yellow one and not look like a complete basket case. That's good enough. Let's chuck this on. I just wanted to get the worst of it off. Of course, we'll be cleaning the whole car properly. It's filthy. I just wanted to show this because it's easier to do this now than once it's all together. I kind of take for granted how good a lot of this stuff is in this part of the world. Like the bodies are shot, but the relative humidity here is very low. So a lot of pot metal survives in reasonable condition. When I see parts of the world with high humidity, all this stuff is just, it just cuts your hands. So a lot of this, you know, a lot of parts of the car could be worse. That's where it goes. You can see it. It's just, it seems to be tipped down. There you go. There we go. And that is pulling right into its footprint there. Oh, that fits good. It fits good. That makes me happy. Oh, it's so sweet. Well, she's a little old girl. She's kind of janky there, but you know, that's clean, and that is a car again. So lots of little stuff to do, but oh, just so happy. Let's give her all a try here. Like, oh yeah, you roll it up with one finger. Oh yeah, it almost doesn't seem real. So, have I learned anything? No. I'm going to do another one as soon as this is done. So, hey guys, thanks for checking out the old Plymouth here. We are getting very close, and I'm pretty stoked, to put it mildly. This is going to be a very satisfying thing to put plates on, and so there's a lot that looks like it's finished that is not, right? We did put this bumper on, but only just to check that it fit. So it has to come off again. We got to put the guard on it, make gaskets for that, work to do there. Then we have to make the little things that go here that hold it to the valance, which is also not installed yet. So, I mean, there's work to do. There's the Fury emblems to go on. Those are a surprise. The surprisey stuff is coming up. I wanted to save the some of the really fun stuff for the end of the project. I have had to dangle a certain amount of you know, treats in front of my nose to get this finished. Among them is the yellow car that we talked about. And one of the things I'm really looking forward to, you know, one of many, is putting the last few pieces on this, especially the ones that were donated. So that's the plan. Anyhow, I'm going to keep hammering through this. I've got one more back panel to put on. So that'll be going on this week. And then it's carpet. I mean, I'm going to get next door and work on the motorcycle tank, because that season's coming up. Must be spring. Al washed his car.
That survived another winter.
Looks pretty decent.
Not bad.
Not bad. Well, it's probably the swan song for the Nissan, maybe. We'll see.
Track record on getting rid of this truck hasn't been
Yeah, you've been saying you were going to sell this for a long time.
I'm starting to not believe myself when I say it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know if I can sell the Newport either.
And I think about it and I'm like, it's fucking pretty handy. Cost me $2,000.
Yeah, I'd keep entering it in winter beater.
Keep driving it.
Oh, this.
Let it flutter. Get rid of the wing.
Little box flutter.
It'll improve fuel economy if I can keep it in.
Yeah. No, that is costing you gas.
It is. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
One day the fucking taillights are just gonna blow out of the back of the truck.
Yeah, been there. What do you got in the back here?
This is junk.
Nice.
Old.
Mini fender junk.
Yeah, it's new, but it's old, you know?
Yeah,
Like, it's
great.
fucking.
It's been sitting around.
Yeah.
Great.
And then I got that from Ken.
Nice.
And this from Ken.
Oh yeah.
The whole lower side section of a van. He was like, yeah, I was getting my van done and I didn't use this piece. $10? I was like, yeah, all right.
$10. Right?
$20. I was like, oh, okay.
Come on. Really cool. Yeah.
What the hell?
I like.
Those are normally like 100, 120.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a
half an
little
hour to clean it
fucking
up.
little man. Who cares, you know? Well, whatever. No one else is buying it.
Yeah.
They say, you know, like.
What do you got? Oh yeah.
Look at that world.
Al's been shopping at the local British car dealer.
Yeah, we'll call him a dealer.
He's kind of a dealer, right? He went to see his dealer.
I went to see the dealer. Here, let's do the fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nice bulb, eh?
Isn't that?
It's made in Britain, left-hand drive, 12 volt, 50/40 watt, Thorn. Never heard of it. Lamp number 415. Thorn.
The old Thorn 415.
A Thorn British built
I
bulb.
remember the days we used to sell crates of those. Look at the thing. Oh man.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Look, it's like some old lamp fitting.
It's amazing.
It literally is.
That is a lamp
Isn't
fitting,
that
Scott,
beautiful?
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, cloth wires. Worn little fucked here, but yeah, just the one wire. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I only have one. I don't have two. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Well, the ones on the 60 are still on.
Oh yeah. How
Yeah,
cool
and then
is
that's just
that?
fucking.
Oh cool.
That's nice, right?
Right? Oh yeah, that was worth whatever it took to get that.
$25
$25
for two of them.
Oh, that's a deal.
2 lamps, 2 bulbs, 1 wiring. That's okay. So it's just this is like a spare wiring piece for me. That's nice.
And you figure that's correct for 1960.
This is, I believe, the correct lamp for the fucking 60 Mini. And importantly, left-hand drive.
Left-hand drive.
And then like the later, there was just like right dead center. There was like a square. Some of them had the Lucas Lion in them.
Yeah.
I've got one of those.
Okay.
And I'm not too sure what vintage it is, but.
That'd be cool when you find the pairs though.
Right? That's what I'm
Trying to get
thinking,
them
which
on.
is the way it should be, you know?
Yeah. No, headlights.
Because it's like the eyes of a car, or like the soul, you know?
You start to appreciate.
Dude, me and Dawn were talking about that, yeah. Because I used to just zip down to the store and buy the Sylvanias.
Yeah.
Love these. These are great. They're fucking easy to get. Yeah.
Now it's, you know.
No, now I'm like, well,
it depends what your goal is.
and like those ones I got from
But
you,
here,
those
you don't
Corellos,
need
those are
one to
gonna look
drive.
so good in the sunbeam,
those
man.
look great.
I can't wait to mock that up.
Vintage lights just look cool.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
do
just one of
agree.
those little extra things. It's
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, right. That's just awesome.
yep. Those are sweet. I was pretty stoked. There's its partner. That's just as nice. A little more foggy down here, but again, like,
Oh, nice.
that's another thorn bulb. Sweet.
Very cool. I've not. Yeah, I've never seen them. That's
Very
cool.
cool.
Bring it here. Good girl. And we're back with
we're back.
another
With another installment.
installment of
Classic timepieces. I think
Classic
it's called.
timepieces.
Yeah.
With our friend Mark, who has brought us today some wristwatches. So, what have we here?
That is
Oh,
a
that's fine.
1916 Waltham trench watch with shrapnel guard.
And they never put that on anymore.
No.
Might be coming back.
It might be coming back. Yeah. You never know. Might need it.
That is amazing.
So this is actually a converted pocket watch, which was typical of the day.
Mm-hmm.
The Allies used to use pocket watches, and when you're going over the top, the lieutenant or the officer in charge would stand up, reach into his pocket, grab his pocket watch, and get his head blown off.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans, on the other hand, used their wives' pocket watches, put a leather strap on them, and put them on their wrist, which enabled them to keep their heads down. And the Brits thought it was a great idea, so that's how the wristwatch got started.
That's how it became.
So that one.
So what do we know about the strap on this? Is this period?
It's not period. No, it's a modern one.
It's very
I've just worn
authentic.
it. I've just
Oh, okay,
worn the
it's
hell
got
out of it. But it's very much a copy of one that would have existed in the period.
You do have to take a slightly closer look, though, to get through
Yes.
the gate. It's
It does take a little.
it does take a little bit of a second glance. You're like, oh, it's time to do the crossword.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And the survivor condition, will you say?
Yes. Yeah, it's Survivor. It's
Still going, keeping good time.
it was cased in England. The case is actually hallmarked gold. And so that's, besides the serial number, that allowed me to date it. And it was dated to 1916. So whoever survived the trenches must have, at the end of it all, bought himself a nice watch.
That looks absolutely amazing. Trench watch.
So that was your World War I wear. This is World War II. This is German Army. So it would be, it was actually a DH watch. So it was issued by the German government to a soldier who didn't own his own watch. And it has a number on the back, a unique number, a DH number, and that's what sets it apart from everything else. It's supposed to be waterproof, shockproof, and anti-magnetic by design. So a lot of Swiss companies were hired by the Germans to put these together, and they all have the same thing. They're all black dial, luminous hands, shockproof. That would be entered into the soldier's pay book, and if he lost it, he'd get charged 20 Reichsmark off of his pay. So what's unique about those...
It was free as long as you didn't lose it.
That's right, and you had to turn it back in when you finished with it.
Right.
Most of these never got turned in because most of them come out of Russia, and that's where that one came from.
Okay.
So as they surrendered, that's what would happen to the watch. So the band on that one is also a modern copy of a period correct one. So that's what they would have had on it.
The fluorescent and everything, so you could see it at night.
Yep, the lume on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hands really
the hands
shine
as
out.
well. Yeah.
There's actually a lot of radium in that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a bit of a tan.
Oh yeah. You don't want to lick it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Last time we had Dave's. Model was that?
He had a Chevy.
He had a Chevy.
Hamilton, that's right.
This one was issued. This is a Gruen.
Oh, a Gruen.
But it's
automotive watch.
It's Oldsmobile Service Guild.
No kidding.
What year?
What a
And that would
beautiful
have
looking
been
piece.
probably late 50s, early 60s.
Oh, is it that new?
Yeah, and it's fresh out of the box. That's never been
Yeah, I was
worn
going
or
to say,
used.
that looks...
It's brand new.
Oldsmobile watch. It's beautiful, man. You're right. That's nice.
I'm the only one who's worn it. And I used to own a couple of Oldsmobiles. And
Yeah, sure, so you're
so
allowed.
I'm allowed, yeah. And that's a gorgeous little watch.
Yeah, it looks like a 60 Oldsmobile, I know. Or like 59, 60.
Right out of the box, eh? Was it like a years of service watch or what?
Yeah, it would have been issued to an Oldsmobile mechanic.
Okay.
If he graduated through the Oldsmobile service
Yeah,
service school.
Cool.
That is just a beauty.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oldsmobile Service Guild. Right on.
Jeez,
Well, it's
that's
really cool that we actually found another automotive themed watch.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the last one is Russian Navy watch. It's probably commercial. Like they say it's Russian Navy or Shturmansky or something silly like that. Poljot Shturmansky. That'd be late 70s, early 80s, I think.
Oh.
And that's all in Cyrillic and
Really?
it's Russian. The Russians actually had a very good watch industry. They stole it from everybody else, but
Sure,
they had a
sure.
half decent one. And that damn thing actually works.
Yeah.
It's
Says-
very Russian.
It says CCCP at the bottom right.
Yeah.
17
Supposed to be
Rubles,
rubies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's that's nice.
I'm gonna flip it over.
sure. But look how crude it's built as compared to like even the Swiss watches and that. It's not.
Yeah, it's not jewelry. Definitely has a fairly military look to it.
Yeah.
It
So
is the original band too.
they really went all out on the band, eh?
Oh yeah. High class. Nothing but the
Yeah,
best
it looks
for,
like seatbelt
for the
material.
comrades. Yeah.
Hey, Russian.
Chop up some of those seatbelts. Get them in there. That is really nice. Well, there's a watch for if we ever get invited to Garage 54. It's got an anchor there. It looks like it does as well.
Yeah, that's Soviet Navy.
Soviet Navy.
Wow, man.
That's why you're just like diving.
I don't think it's waterproof.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't be getting wet if you're in the Navy. You should stay on the boat.
You should stay on the.
I don't know much about the military, but have you had it apart?
I haven't had it apart yet. I'm scared to take that one apart because that you'll never get parts for.
Right. Can't be dropping any of those back and left-hand thread Russian pitch screws in.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Like, it's great.
What a beauty. Well, thank you so much, man. That is fun. It is such a nice day, and I just went for a drive in the Model T, and that was awesome. The only thing that would be better is if I had a 1930s Depression era Chevy. Luckily, Ashley is here, and he knows how to make engines work, so we're gonna have some fun with that. Is it going yet, or what?
Going, man.
How's it
Scraping.
going?
We're scraping.
Level 1, scrape the shit off. Want some light?
Pretty clean, considering.
Yeah, no, considering.
Like, that will not take much to clean that up.
No, there was
like-
only the one bad one.
Yeah, you can see the machine
Yeah,
grooves
no,
on
it's
there,
Still quite good still. Let's see. Oh yeah.
right?
Good. So,
So what's our process here? We got super dirty.
right.
Then
And
we
then
go over here.
We
we got level 1.
2 here.
Oh, level 2, sure.
That's level 2, and then we've got finally
Level
level
10.
3, super
Oh.
clean.
So there we go, right? We'll
Great.
get those pistons all detailed up and
Right. So the plan is to do one at a time.
sure. Try and find the missing shim.
Yeah, one of the shims fell out of one of the rods when we pulled them out. So we're going to do our very best to determine which one it is. There. So that's the big mystery today. The idea is to disassemble as little as possible here. 4 out of the 6 pistons are absolutely pristine, so we're just going to clean them up so that we don't introduce any new garbage into the engine. So that's what we're doing. And Menace is going to stay out of the way, right? You going to be good today? Boy, you're sure dirty. You like this time of year, eh?
Well, spring.
Yeah, she
Spring
has.
is in the air.
She's hardly been inside at all the last few days. Look at your haircut. You're just a soggy mess. You don't care. Do you like milk bones? I don't know. I kind of like them. I do love this car though.
No, it was a good buy for sure.
Yeah. Didn't get hosed too bad by those guys at Strong's Garage.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
That Jim guy, he's shifty.
Oh,
you never know. Remember, no race car stuff here.
Oh yeah, just get her done.
clean it up.
Just get her done.
Good.
Well, you know.
Oh, it's fun.
This is nice, right?
Look at
That's
that.
all it takes, right?
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, look at that bearing.
How good that stuff is. What a treat.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's really good for a Babbitt pounder. That's awesome. This is number 4 that was right next to the one that was really bad. And this one had some water in it too. And it was the only one that was really still sticky getting it out of the block. And we can see here, just these top 2 compressed. Everybody else was loose. And these ones are stuck. So, I don't know what's the protocol here, but I think it's something like this. It should come pretty... Good thing it's got the pointy, optional pointy end here. Wow, that's in there, eh? Yeah, this one's fine.
That one's gone. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, well that'll loosen up. Okay. I went to buy new rings because I thought really for just this one and number 5 I would put new rings in, but you can only buy a set. Turns out they're not available, no delivery time, and lately no delivery time given means never. So I'm going to fix all these, and I don't think it's going to be what makes the difference whether the car... Oops. Well, the ring gap just went to 0.
I'll tip it upside.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, well, we'll break off the other corner now. Did it? I thought it started to move. That's why I went a little harder. Okay, well, we'll get backs to it. As you were. Okay. I thought there'd be some excitement here, but there's clearly not. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, that's been over an hour of beating on that. Just very, very carefully. Just full of rust. Those were seized in there, I would say at least an hour, maybe more, of just very gently, just like... So let's see if we got those out of there in one piece. This should...
No, there you go.
Ouch. Look at the hay. Look at the garbage. A little bit of stripes on it, but not bad. These will clean up. I'm not worried. There we go.
I think you'd break it, I just think.
And
now you can't mix them up either, right? So the second one's the second one.
why? How do you?
Well, I don't know. There is a top ring and a bottom and a second ring for sure.
Okay.
So that's your second.
Right.
How
do we tell?
Well, that
On the one.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Where were you when I took that one?
Sorry.
And here, this is very simple. This is just a
a
little.
spring. Yeah. Yeah, right on. Good job.
Yeah, finally.
Crazy. That was a lot of work.
That was crazy for just getting them off.
All right. Well, there we go. Couple clean guys
Still
and
a lot more.
4 more to go. Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Those look fine, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Those look clean up. And
Yeah, great. Yeah, there is something satisfying about the old motor stuff.
I
So
just
you got
think
all
this
your
is
shims
so
out there.
cool, right? Like it just,
Yeah, you can
That's
see how
where
they
they
sweated
did-
it on there.
yeah, right? Like that's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
so neat.
I'm just really thrilled at the condition. Look at those.
Yeah, they're mint.
85-year-old Babbitt, just fine.
Yeah, let's get that done today for sure.
Oh, sweet. You got a 27 plate?
Yeah, we think the car is 26, but the plate is nice, so
Yeah, why not?
I thought,
What's with this plated hardware?
yeah, I know.
Oh,
Matt
man, you got
already-
rusted hardware.
Matt
on your
already, I know.
Fury.
I got rusted hardware on the good car.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta do better than
hard
that.
man to figure out.
I had it for a drive today.
Sweet. And it was good.
Yeah, pretty good. I still got more to learn about the charging system, but I'm learning. I have to take it to that shop where they work on this kind of thing.
Yeah, let me know if you find that place.
Yeah, did you guys have that one?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
have
we-
any trouble with it though? Like,
Oh,
what,
no,
what
it-
was the gauge doing when it's running?
Oh, good question.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
I'd be curious.
Okay. We'll
Let me
start it
know.
up and measure it.
Yeah, because if it,
Send me a reminder though, because I have a very poor memory. But yeah, text me in the morning or something. or
yeah,
send
okay,
me
it's
a
urgent.
Crack
stuff.
of afternoon. Yeah, let me know.
A cold start is in order.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice cold
I saw the
evening.
neatest. It was this fella doing a cold start, but he had a thermometer and he put it on his engine. One of those things. It's like check the manifold, 71 Fahrenheit. This is a cold start.
Cold start, eh?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to touch the manifold or something.
Yeah, we should do a manifold touch.
Okay.
Give me the manifold confirmation.
Okay. Here. Let's see here. Okay. Oh!
Yeah.
No. They're stone cold.
It's
Yeah.
actually okay.
No fooling here, folks. Your fuel shut off? You need anything under
Oh
here?
yeah,
You're
we
good?
should turn that on.
Okay.
Turn the fuel on. Yeah, why not? Watch your beer though.
Oh yeah.
These things, they're kind of shit to get in and out of.
Oh yeah. If you have knees or legs, they're very
Yeah.
poor. What are you tweaking on?
Trying to get it just the fastest idle I can with the least amount. I don't know. Today I let it run quite a bit before I went anywhere. I mean, it just needs to warm up.
Yeah.
It's
You know, your mixture you can tweak too if you
Yeah, I got fatten it up. It's very sensitive, I realize.
Oh yeah.
Like
right.
a
Once you
quarter
get
of
it
a
in that
turn
range-
is everything.
Yeah, I think you can really give her some advantage.
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, just that we can do that, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, right?
Like, and I went to the store today. It's just fun. You know, people wave at you. I get it to write down.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. Just count along with it.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
It'll be exciting summer or spring, yeah.
How's it going, boys?
Very good.
Sounds like a nice round of tea.
Right?
bad.
Or a bad running lawnmower.
Nice you to stop by.
Yeah, right? No, I talked to my agent and we were able
Yeah,
to.
right. You guys were
You're
able to
right,
work
yeah.
somehow, eh? That's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
man.
Once the offer came through, it was
That's
fun.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I see you put on the. He still puts on the gym costume when he comes over.
Yeah, Chevy
I also
season,
want to
it
thank
seems.
Strong's Garage for doing the Carter W1 rebuild so that I don't have to.
Yeah, we gotta see what else we can beat you to the punch with
That's
here.
right.
What are you working on this week,
Why don't you
Scott?
try a 60
That's right.
Fury splice?
Yeah, right?
I've still got the lucrative French jalopy market
Oh,
fucking sewn
man.
up on YouTube.
Jeez, yeah,
No, I don't
my
even have
hands are
that.
tied
I
on
don't
that
even
one.
have that, yeah. Well, I know you guys have been
French
itching to get
jalopy.
like a Peugeot 504 turbo diesel wagon.
Oh boy, and how? Yeah.
Oh, there she is. I actually probably have a
Well, you
fucking
took our
shotgun
bread pan
here.
idea too. Totally. It all gets
Nice.
around. Yeah.
See, this is gonna go badly. All right, just send Mr. Jim's limo. It's not gonna work out. Fuck,
You should
eh?
see it, our
Just like
50
Dave.
Dodge limo we got. We just finished skidding the roof.
Oh man. So now the winter's over, you gonna put your beater away? What are you gonna drive?
Maybe I'll just drive this. Yeah, due to my
That disqualifies it from winter next year.
dilly-dallying with summer challenge and then kind of dragging my feet on winter, rolling it into the next summer. So
Yeah.
no.
Well, we could work on last year's summer challenge car.
Yeah, that would be quite good.
Have your agents talk to my agents. Take it down for us. So, gonna hammer it for a while then.
Yeah. As long as it'll just keep driving it.
Value of finding just the right car.
Oh man, it's phenomenal. Just a nice gross interior. And yeah, no, warm, not too bad.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, especially the springtime weather, because then like the heaters are too good.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, better turn it down a bit.
Or when you can crack the window, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Driving with the heater on and the window down is one of my favorite things.
Oh man, yeah, it
In
makes
the
you
spring,
feel like just a...
You're like, man, I own this situation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, for sure. Good seeing you, buddy.
Oh, for sure, man, yeah.
Okay.
Come
We'll,
by more often. You'll have to swing up to the old shop again. See
yeah,
if we can sell you more junk.
yeah. What's a good time? Next
Hey.
week?
Yeah, next week.
Okay, I'll see if Al can come.
Oh,
if he
yeah,
can't,
that
I'll
would
come
be
anyway,
cool.
but it'd be fun to bring Al.
Yeah, right? No, he'd get a kick out of that
Yeah.
place.
Okay. He's a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
They were saying there's one guy was like,
Yeah.
it's 183. He's still, yeah, he's like, he's batting some kids. It might have been. I don't know if it was real though.
That was President Biden.
Oh, yeah.